Hey guys, Jim and Larry here with ComparingAll. Today we're going to be doing a comparison of the two top-selling vodkas in the US, Smirnoff and Absolut. So stay tuned. Now, we know that most people, most of the time, all they think about is which vodka to buy and to drink. We know that it's on our minds most of the time. So what we decided to do is we're going to take the two top-selling vodkas in the US, which is the Smirnoff and the Absolut, and we're going to do a comparison review and see what happens.
Now, a bit of full disclosure. We've been known to be long-time Absolut drinkers, but for this comparison video, we're going to be as objective and unbiased as possible. We promise.
Okay, so let's get started. So we thought we'd give a little background information on each of these vodkas first. Let's start with the Absolut. Again, it's our favorite. We've been drinking this for quite some time. Now, here's the bottle. We've got the 1.75 liter bottle, which is the big bottle. But generally, in terms of pricing, you get a 1 liter bottle, the standard 1 liter bottle, for around $25 here in the US. So that's that's about how much you're going to pay for the Absolut. Now, in terms of its background and its ingredients, this is made in Sweden. Absolut is made in Sweden. Its ingredients are winter wheat, yeast, enzymes, and water from their own deep well in, let's see here, Aarhus, Sweden. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So let's try this out. See how it tastes. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sips.
I prefer the one big sip.
The one big sip. Okay. What do you get from this?
It tastes like a freshly plowed grain field to me.
It's actually very, very nice. Very nice.
Especially when it's very important to chill it to the right temperature.
Yes.
So I put it in my freezer to achieve that temperature.
I could definitely taste the grainy texture of it, or not the texture, but the grainy, essence of the Absolut. I could taste the water from the deep well in Aarhus, Sweden.
Aarhus, Sweden.
You can taste that, right? I think all in all, it's an extremely good vodka. Let's try another taste. Do you want to try another one?
I'll have another.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, do you want to try the Smirnoff and see how it compares?
Excellent idea.
Great.
Let's put it to the test.
Okay, that was good. Let's try the Smirnoff now. This is the Smirnoff bottle. I got a small bottle of the Smirnoff here, just for tasting purposes. Again, we don't usually drink Smirnoff, but we'll try it out, see how it is. Now, in terms of Smirnoff, it claims to be the #1 world's best-selling vodka, okay, which should be the truth there. It says here on the front, triple distilled, 10 times filtered vodka, and it's recipe number 21. Now, in terms of the actual ingredients of this, I couldn't find anything online except that it's a grain-based vodka, which is sort of obvious. In terms of its origin, it used to be a long time ago a Russian vodka, but then it got bought by some British company, and now it's made all around the world. So this is Smirnoff. Okay, so let's try it out, see what we think. Okay, we've taken the liberty of pouring the Smirnoff here. Cheers. Now you have a real difference here because with the Absolut you have the deep well water from Aarhus, Sweden, and here with the Smirnoff you have local water probably, but the thing is that it's triple distilled and 10 times filtered. So can you taste this?
It has a little bit more bite to it, if I had to be honest.
It does.
Their wells might not be as deep.
Yes. Now in terms of the actual taste of the vodka though, would you prefer that bite, or is it a bad bite?
It has a little bit of aftertaste, a little bit more than certainly more than the Absolut that we just had.
Okay, it's got a little bite to it. I could definitely taste that. I'm just not enjoying this as much as I did the Absolut. What about you?
For this comparison, we have a slight lean towards the Absolut.
Okay. Well, why don't you try one more shot just to seal the deal here. Cheers. Yeah, I think that does it. I think that does it. I mean, they were both ice cold. You know, they're both in the freezer for a long time, and you know, I think the Absolut beats out the Smirnoff in terms of its smoothness, its character, and the taste. You can actually taste on the Absolut the grain, the wheat that they put in there, as well as the deep well water.
I'm gonna have to absolutely agree with you.
Good point there. Okay, so how would you rate the Absolut on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the best?
I'd give it about 4.3.
4.3. Okay, I would give the Absolut in terms of vodkas around a 4.5 or 4.5. In terms of the Smirnoff, what would you rate it?
3.6.
3.6. I was going to say almost exactly that. I was going to say 3.5. So in terms of that, I think the Absolut definitely wins out. Maybe there's a reason that it's more expensive. Oh, by the way, the Smirnoff is $18, around $18 for a 1 liter bottle in the U.S. So maybe there's a reason that the Absolut is $25, whereas the Smirnoff is $18. You know, it is, for us at least, a better vodka. Okay, thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for watching, and see you on the next comparison review. Thanks a lot.